Hangars used to be just a place to park your airplane. Quiet, affordable, almost invisible. But something has changed. Fast. Today, investors are quietly buying them up, prices are exploding, and pilots are being pushed out. If you think hangar rent is expensive now, wait until you hear what's coming by 2026. Because for the average pilot, it may soon be completely out of reach. What's happening to hangars right now isn't accidental, and it's not temporary. Across the US, Canada, and parts of Europe, hangars are quietly being bought up by investors who have never flown an airplane in their lives. To them, hangars aren't aviation infrastructure. They're real estate. Low supply, fixed locations, government-owned land, and tenants who must stay nearby. From an investor's perspective, it's the perfect asset. For decades, hangars were built to support pilots, DAC clubs, and local flying communities. Airports charged reasonable lease rates, and pilots could count on stable, predictable costs. That balance is gone. As real estate prices exploded elsewhere, investors started looking for forgotten assets, and hangars were sitting right there, undervalued and overlooked. Once private money entered the space, everything changed. Many airports don't actually own their hangars outright. They lease the land, sometimes on long-term agreements, and private owners build the structures. When those hangars change hands, airports often have little control over pricing. A new owner isn't thinking about supporting aviation. They're thinking about return on investment. And the fastest way to increase returns is simple: raise rent. Pilots are now seeing rent increases of 30, 50, even 100% over just a few years. Some hangars that once rented for a few $100s a month are now pushing well over $1,000. In high-demand areas, it's even worse. Waiting lists stretch for years, and when a hangar finally becomes available, the price is completely disconnected from what the average pilot can afford. This creates a dangerous chain reaction. When hangar rent goes up, ownership costs skyrocket. Pilots delay maintenance. Some move their aircraft farther away, flying less often. Others are forced to sell altogether. New pilots, especially retirees or fixed-income flyers, simply never enter ownership in the first place. The community shrinks, and local airports quietly lose activity. Speculators know this, and they're betting on it. They assume that pilots will pay almost anything to protect their aircraft from weather, vandalism, and corrosion. And they're mostly right. Outdoor tie-downs aren't realistic in many climates, and insurance costs punish aircraft left outside. That gives hangar owners leverage, and they're using it. By 2026, the forecast is grim. If current trends continue, hangar rent will exceed what many average pilots can justify, even if they can't afford the airplane itself. Aircraft ownership will increasingly become a luxury reserved for the wealthy, corporate operators, or flying clubs with shared costs. The idea of a retired pilot owning a modest airplane and keeping it nearby will become rare. This isn't just about money, it's about access. When pilots lose access to hangars, they lose access to flying. And when flying becomes inaccessible, general aviation doesn't collapse overnight, it slowly suffocates. Fewer aircraft, fewer instructors, fewer mechanics, and eventually, fewer airports worth saving. The hangar crisis isn't coming, it's already here. And unless something changes through policy, airport management reform, or collective pilot action, the simple act of storing an airplane may soon cost more than flying it.